Hi there, I'm Allie Elliott.
Hi, I'm Allie Elliott. Welcome to the stream. And hi, Mango. Good to have you. Love to have new chatters. I didn't even get the music going yet. I didn't do a countdown today because I always get impatient before the countdown finishes. Oh, that's loud. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to keep working on this, keep working on this, and I will start the new conceptual one. I came up with a marketing addition to my plan for the spring. And oh, hey, cool. +6. All right. I don't know what that is. What is it? Care to explain? Glad to have you though. So I came up with, I've been working on my marketing plan, honing it, working a little further out so that future me can relax. And I'm very, very, very excited for a new, I think I've come up with a way that there is no way anybody is going to throw away my business card ever again. And I'm going to run some experiments with it and do some research and come back and let you guys know before I sing its praises. So in the meantime, I want to grab, let's see, these are all there. This is what I wanted to grab. I just wanted to grab, yes. Are you a photographer? Are you a streamer? What's your story? Keep me company here. So I've got the first merit image review for the last merit for my master artist degree is Friday, and then also is ASP competition judging, which is also Friday. So it's a big week. The first comps of the year are always a little bit of a learning curve, and I wanted really to make this year less of a learning curve. I wanted my best to go to ASP competition. So we'll see what the verdict is. It's with it being the first, look at all that sensor dust. With it being the first comp of the year, it gets like the first draft of everything. And I tried to make sure that didn't happen, but it's kind of inevitable. I don't know, that got stretched somehow, but I don't want it stretched. Let's see. I'm just gonna run basics on this so it matches. Hey, Photo Verge. Glad to have you lurking. Glad to have everybody here. We are getting ready to be in the throes of, that's what I want. I want that nice bright. I'm gonna adjust that color too for sure. So I have some pretty intense concepts coming up here, very emotional stuff, which I'm here for it. It's my therapy. Now the blues and the purples are a special request from this little Cancer warrior. So we're gonna honor that for sure. All right, let's see. Do I trust myself here? I think I do. Bring this down. So I'm starting a new, I shot the person for it. A lot of times when I come up with a concept, I will put like a real brief description of what I'm looking for out on my personal Facebook page, people that I know on a personal level. And because I want the person in the image to, I want the concept to speak to them too. I don't want it to just be just modeling, just, you know, just a job. I want it to be special for them. And a lot of times my conceptual work is more, let's see, more depressing maybe is the right word. It's a little extra. There are a lot of times topics that, you know, people aren't super excited to be a part of. And, you know, sometimes I'll not have a taker. But for this one, I did. And I'm still blown away by how perfect. When it works out, it really works out. A good emo photo shoot. Yes, exactly. Yes, that's how you gotta do it. It's accurate. Emo. Absolutely. I think I'm gonna lighten. I'm gonna work on her. Now I do need an update on my Photoshop, so I might be on borrowed time a little bit. I can't tell what that is. Oh. Yes. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to this is emo hour now. I'm here for it. Oh, see? Oh, now that I just got on, I've not been on here just a few minutes. Okay, that's her little angel lit up there. See, I'm gonna be mad. Got good. I assume that's good news. Good. Do you want to share it with us? Good, there it is. I like food news is good news too. But stupid autocorrect. Good news is good news. I love it. We're rooting for you, man. Okay, see, now that there are people on here, Photoshop's going to be like, ooh, I don't know. We weren't prepared for that. Now, where is she? Miss Kinley, there she is. Because I want to just work on her outfit. Yes, margins with cancer. Yes, I think so. There we go. Okay. All right, so now ended up with good margins and the tumor was removed. That's amazing! Yay! If I had my stream deck set up, there would be a big celebration. Yes, absolutely. That's got to be such a huge relief. Amazing. What's the celebration? What are we doing to celebrate? Okay. So have they looked at the lymph nodes? More tests. Okay. Okay. One little bit of good news at a time. They're just saving some of the good news for later. I'm so happy to hear that. Another CT scan. How are the CT scans? Are those uncomfortable? After the next CT scan, it'll tell what I need to do. Chemo, radiation. So what's the expectation there? Is that, are you expecting probably some chemo or radiation, or hoping to avoid it in general? Good margins is awesome. Yeah, definitely. I like this song. That's fantastic. I'm so happy to hear that. Okay, I'm gonna make under her cape a little darker. Hoping to avoid, but the next CT scan will tell me what to do. Okay, good. Check mark for the first good set of news. And then on to the next. Phenomenal. Okay. Still trying to decide. I think I like the purple and the red next to each other. It's an unprecedented couple. But I like it because of the sky, the elements within the sky. So this is inspired by Breath of the Wild, Legend of Zelda. So I looked at the cover of that for inspiration because she found a lot of inspiration throughout her treatments from the story. And I don't know the story. I've got a resident expert upstairs within one of my kids, but I myself don't know the story. She updated me on it. He has helped me with some of these. So it's kind of a loose interpretation. When I asked her, looking at that, if that was a sunrise or a sunset, she said kind of both, which is a phenomenal answer. And I decided to go with the sunburst, little cloud hiding it, but with the rays popping out, rather than the sunrise sunset combo, because she's not there. She's not in the sunset by any stretch, and she's not in the sunrise because she is so much more mature. She's been through so much more than people, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times her age. So I felt like a midday burst made more sense. So with my Google business page, it's stuck in Philadelphia. Google basically told me over the phone that I have to wish or hope it would correct itself. Wow. That's not what you want to hear. That's crazy. So what is the issue? That seems like that should be like a touch of a button. That seems like that should be much easier than they are letting it be. Okay, I definitely like a little more brightness there. And I got sensor dust tucked in there because I added that back. So that's no good. The gang's all here. I love it. It is so beautiful outside today. It's ridiculous. And it's a tease because it is February 15th in Indiana. And you and I both know that this is not how winter ends. She's going out with a bang. Here's what I'm gonna do here. Should be a topic for YouTube or photography forum. What should? Oh, the SEO stuff? Oh, you'll find all kinds of stuff on that. Or the location. What if you just started over and like migrated it like kind of a pop account? I think I might hate what I just did, but I'm just gonna dance around a little bit more. Man, so I had my indoor soccer game Monday night. And first of all, I'm a morning person. I'm up at 5 a.m. no matter what. Mornings are my thing. And these games are all like 9:30, 10:15 at night. And it really screws up my body clock, my whole rhythm for the rest of the week. It's not cool. But in addition to that, this week in a collision, I busted my wrist and my watch busted into my wrist and really clocked me pretty well. So I'm like a little, ooh, I don't like that. No, I don't like that at all. Delete. That's the beauty of that's the beauty of digital work. You don't like it? Cool. Okay, I'm gonna duplicate again because I want to play around with this. I want the beam of light directional, but I don't want it unnatural. You guys, I am so excited for my marketing. Like, I know that's I tend to go over the top with excitement about that. It's not that exciting to people, but this is gonna be really exciting. Okay, so I'm gonna darken. But what I really want is a nice amount of contrast. So maybe, there we go. That's really what I was looking for. And I want a small one at 100% so that I'm getting rid of that harsh line. Not SEO, but about migration of business page to a new area. So I migrated my stuff. I'd been in business about 5 years, but because I knew when I started my business that we would end up leaving, I had kind of prepared for that. In that I didn't Yeah, I like that better too. Okay, well, I feel like maybe I'm just messing with it. Like, just to mess with it. I can't remember. This was in 2011. No, 2012. And I don't know. It helped too to have a physical location, because once you get established with a physical location, it's easier. Oh, here comes some of my client deliveries. Can you see out the window? And I've got a whole bunch of deliveries coming up that I am very excited about. Oh my gosh. Okay. I feel like I've got a lot of balls in the air right now. But this center, when I was looking at it, I saw sensor dust. And now I'm not seeing it. Oh, there it is. My go-to organization, like as far as workflow goes, I have 17 hats. I've been a 17 hats member. Oh, right. That's what I assumed. I've been a 17 hats member since they were beta testing. However, I only use it for accounting. I legitimately use right here stacks of papers for my workflow, because that's what I like, and dry erase boards. I'm a big fan of I'm a homeschool mom, so I'm contractually obligated to have a lot of dry erase boards. This is definitely one that's going to need to be... Oh, that would break my heart. I love a dry erase board. Okay, I think I'm probably going to have to bring a different sky here. Like maybe wherever this one came from. Oh, look at that sensor dust. Yikes. That was on my camera for like 5 years, so I recognize it from that certain time period. So I'm just gonna snag this one. There we go. I'm gonna run basics on it. So I use a lot of, just like legitimately, I use paper products for my workflow and stuff like that, and dry erase boards. I'm just gonna cancel that because I need to get this part set up. But I do use 17 hats, and if I were picking a workflow app, I would use that for sure, because they have been so good to me with my accounting. I went from QuickBooks to 17 hats for my accounting, and I love it but I've been with it probably 12 or 13 years. How long have they been in business? I mean, it's been a minute. Okay. This is the same. There we go. Okay, definitely like this better. Moving in the right direction, albeit slowly. That was my problem before. I took too much of the texture out. That's what we want. Okay, we want collectively, this is group vote here. And I feel like there's some weirdness going on in the ground. Maybe we just handle that right now while I'm thinking about it. Because I'm really thinking that I'm gonna change this like lower foreground. I'm gonna change that up a little bit. I wanted to put, you know, in the movie, I'm gonna bring here. Oh, here it's already up. So I was looking at these, but with just kind of the idea of it. Oh, I didn't know there were birds. What are those? Are those birds? Because we specifically talked about gold butterflies. So I didn't notice those in there before. This just could be perfect. So we might do that actually. And I'm gonna warm her up. At least the forward facing side. Where is she? There we go. So we want that vibrant glow. Okay, I'm going to duplicate the layer and put a little more contrast. And then make sure that we're showing off all of her strengths and merge those. So we did her wheelchair picture, or her walker. And when we first sat down to have our pre-session consultation and talk about how she wanted to tell her story, what elements were important to her, that kind of thing, she was not expected to be walking anytime near when we might shoot it or anytime soon. She had more surgeries coming up, that kind of thing. So she wanted to portray it as accurately as possible to who she is right then. So we were gonna have her seated, and she triumphantly came into her session with a walker and just absolutely rocked it. So that changed our plans a little bit. And we did a beautiful portrait of her with her walker. So now I don't know what we want to do for this one. If this is, you know, kind of like we have it there close by, or if it's in behind her kind of as part of the past. She had another surgery since then, I know that. But not defining who she is or anything like that, but definitely a part of her healing. So we can play around with that idea a little bit. Just highlighting the sun facing. We already worked on her face, looking stunning. Got to keep those curls. There we go. I'm trying to decide, what are your thoughts on her walker, if that's something that we want to keep in there or what? And then I have a new composite. I've got a bunch here that I'm starting. So it's the beginning of competition exhibition season. But what do we want? Oh, do we like that side better? Maybe. This is the point in a composite where I start, like, I'll know when it feels done, and I'm definitely not there. No, I don't like that. Okay, back to the drawing board. Let's try this again. There's such a stark... There's such a stark... contrast in the sky. And like, I want to maintain the rain. I want to maintain the integrity of the sunburst. But I just am not sure. What do we like? I think I like that one better. Because I want her to stand out. For sure. She is the purpose. So I'm just kind of playing around here with... Oh, look, there's a seam in there. Don't like that. And I need enough light behind her that... No, I still like that better. This might be it. I mean, we'll see. We'll try one more. Maybe it's the color. I'm colorblind, so sometimes I'm not seeing what everybody else is seeing. All right, so how about this? And we'll just go to 50. Whoops, I wanted it way bigger though. Okay. I'm here for it. And then we've got the, I'm gonna merge those and then duplicate and then save. And we've got her little angel that was made out of the thing that held her leg up for a year, 2 years, for a long time. And then I'm gonna go over my notes too, because we took a lot of notes on, you know, the things that were important. She's got Ellie the elephant. I just want to make sure that I've got everything. I do want to see how my crop is looking. Okay. It just happened. Did I crop something? Don't do that. That happens. Okay. So we're gonna hold on to Wonder Woman for obvious reasons. Oh, that's not even on the right layer for that one. Okay. So to show off her story. Get Ellie all jazzed up there, closest to the light, give the most attention. And then I might, yeah, I don't think I'm going, I thought about making the sky and everything kind of painterly. If we look at this, you know, it's not realism exactly. I really want to get a closer look at, oh, those are birds. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look at my notes here and see what we've got. I want to make sure that everything, so I've got my notebook that I work all my conceptual stuff out in. Little stories. Sometimes I start with the title, sometimes I start with the concept or just what I want it to look like and come up with the title later. I actually think it's way easier to work from a title than it is to work from a concept alone. Because it gives you ways to kind of hone in on little Easter eggs and make everything meaningful. And okay, here we go. This is it. All right, Breath of the Wild. This dark Sarah stuff is behind. Yes. Okay. So I wanted behind her to be dark and almost illegible. And then I want what's in front of her to have multiple horizons for possibilities. So the front, you know, is not without rain. It's very symbolic. It's all completely intentional. But the sun, that's all in front. And I'm gonna go around to the rocks and dodge and highlight stuff. So, like I said earlier, I moved away from the idea of a sunset because she's in her prime. She's not anywhere near a sunset. So we're adding purples and that kind of thing, but not specifically a sunset. Gold butterflies are in here. I don't know if are there any Breath of the Wild, Legend of Zelda players? Are gold butterflies from the game, or let's see, sunflowers. That's what I was gonna, okay, so I need to add sunflowers. Gold butterflies and sunflowers. Okay, got those. Wonder Woman, check. Ellie the elephant is in there in place of a sword. You don't need a sword. So when I asked her, what do you want people to know about your story? She said, some things are going to be scary and out of your control, but you will be okay. And I love that. So that's what we want to get out of here. Purples, Ellie the Elephant, Cape, Zelda, dragonflies. Okay, so I'm going to take new notes here. So I spelled dragon wrong. Dragonflies. This is whistling. I already know this. I recognize this song. Skipping the whistling. I think that's still it. Okay. All right. So dragonflies, gold butterflies. What did I say? Oh yeah, sunflowers. What else do we have? So I was gonna do a gold butterfly brooch holding her cape on, but I feel like it would be more legible in the sky, and knowing that I had noticed the birds in the Breath of the Wild cover, so that's easy. Okay. All right. So those are the three things, and I like that because the sunflowers will add just like that little peak of warmth down around her feet. So I'm trying to think if I have sunflowers in my catalog anywhere. I have enough stuff that I probably do somewhere. I'm trying to think. Let's see. I have one client that they have a farm, and I think several years ago they had sunflowers. So I'm gonna cruise through these pictures real quick. It's a bunch of stuff that I haven't edited. Where are those sunflowers? That's one thing that I'm not good at is growing things. Where are sunflowers? Let's see. Oh, maybe not. Huh. Is that one in her hair? That was many. It was 2009. Nope, I don't think that's a sunflower. What do sunflowers look like? I feel like I don't remember. Are they the... Okay. So, and here's the thing. For one of the concepts, the one that that's going to be incredibly emotional, not that, I mean, like, honestly, they all are the emo, but I need wilted flowers, like a bouquet of wilted flowers in there. And normally Kroger has like their bouquets that didn't sell, so they're half off or whatever. And they're like, you know, there are probably a few dead flowers in there. So I went in, I didn't even think about it being so close to Valentine's Day. And I went in on Friday and they were like, yeah, like the place was covered in flowers, none of which were cheap or dying. And they were like, yeah, no, we don't have any dead flowers for Valentine's Day. Sorry, lady. And I'm not going to spend Valentine's Day flower prices. So that is why I haven't started working on that concept yet, because it's not, but I feel confident they're going to have some discount flowers in the next day or two, because they were like packed with flowers. But what I'm wondering is maybe I could find some, you know what, I asked for that concept if there was a specific kind of flower, and I think she had one. If it was sunflowers, that would be crazy. Let's see. because we had our consult right before the session. Here we go. Flowers. No, not really. Okay. Sunflowers are so distinct. I'm not going to use them for that one without them having a deeper meaning than like I had to use them for another image. So I might be going to buy some sunflowers too. Now I will check in here for, is this a sunflower? Should I know this? Maybe I'll, and I'd rather go to like, you know, somebody local that loves flowers and, you know, it just feels better. I said Daisy. Okay, yes. I'm an indoorsy kind of girl. Okay, so since that was important to her, maybe I'll just wait and go into somebody and be like, sunflower. Not just, I'm not going to try to pick it out myself. So close. That was close. All right. Okay, so now let's look for, okay, this was a pig photo shoot that actually was one of my first. This was the first image that this was the first image that I created specifically for competition, and I didn't just try to jazz up something I already had. So this one has a sweet spot in my mind. That cat is still kicking. The pig is not. That's actually the same pig twice because I also can't tell. While I can't tell the difference between sunflowers and daisies, I also can't tell the difference between pigs. And that pig was shooting. Like, that pig was like posing. So, so the pig got it. His name was New Pig. That's my sister's house. I don't know. I think the gold butterflies are, but I don't know if she just liked sunflowers and wanted to add them in there. She was precious because she was like, she had big ideas for this. She was very into it. And my heart melted into a puddle on the floor because in the middle of our session, so we played around, we did the conceptual stuff. And when I shoot this, they can't tell what it's going to look like. It's essentially green screen, but it's gray screen. Like, they're just posing and they won't have any idea what's going to be around them. Like, even like the dress blowing and stuff, like none of that was happening. So we did kind of like a glamorous thing. And she was like, she got to try on a bunch of dresses. I have a whole wardrobe at the studio, and she tried a bunch on, and she had a ball, and she was like, I've never felt more beautiful. And I mean, it made my life. I watched people play it. Yes, I haven't played video games since Oregon Trail. Or it was Oregon Trail on an Apple computer at school. Or my dad had a Commodore 64 that I played floppy disk of Who's Chester Arthur. I'm not a big video game. However, we have every gaming console that exists right now between my kids. But I don't play them very often. Yes. I wish he kept it. I would play that now. I would play Commodore 64 on Twitch. That'd probably be more exciting. Let's see here. I've got wings, but I don't know if I have butterfly. You know what I do, actually. Let's go back here. Butterflies and dragonflies are part of a side quest. Yes, I think that's gonna be cool. Now I'll have to photograph a dragonfly, but I feel like there's some artistic license there with the dragonflies and butterflies that they can be a little more conceptual looking and not necessarily. So I did that on stream. Now I've got to remember. I need this is the system I need. The little bits and pieces like tagging stuff. Where is it? I entered one in Portrait Masters. Let's see here. Welcome back. So this is, maybe I could just steal it. I could just steal it from there. I was hoping that 8146. I am so sleepy today. Ooh, what are you cooking? Yes, correct. I don't use 17 hats except for accounting. I have used it occasionally. But okay, maybe I'll just use this one. So for my contracts and paperwork, I do that in studio. So I'll either do that at the pre-session consultation, have them sign their contract, all that stuff, or I'll do it right at the session. When I'm giving them, so I usually give them something with newborns. They get a little onesie, and everybody gets cookies or cupcakes or whatever. So when I'm setting that out, then I just have them sign their contract and stuff. If it's a new client, I will do that at the pre-session consultation when they pay their session fee, so that if they have any questions, we can take a minute and go over them or whatever. So that way I'm right there, and if there's a hesitation, I can kind of squash that immediately. Or, you know, and by squash that, I mean, like, I don't mean like sign it, but like help them understand why that's there. There we go. Okay. Sausage link and scrambled eggs with cheese. Yes. So I'm vegan, but I like vegan sausage and scrambled eggs and cheese. Yeah, correct. I don't electronically. I know 17 Hats has that capability, and I do use their contracts electronically when I had a big project, my Here project, where my clients were all over the country and I was traveling to them, and in order to get that paperwork done ahead of time, their print release, model release, all that stuff, I had that done electronically, but that's the only time I've used their electronic. I just like to have the paper signature. Oh, good. PPA does too, if you're looking for contracts. PPA and the Law Tog are kind of the industry standard. Yeah, good. Good. And that's something that it might be time to update, just to look at again, go over with a lawyer. Oh my gosh. You guys, I'm so tired. Well, it's close. I am so excited about the marketing plan that I have. I hope that it is as successful as it is in my head. You ever have those marketing plans where it seems like a really great idea on paper, and then when you start to execute it, there's like no response, or worse yet, negative response. It happens. But you'll never get that big response effort if you're not putting yourself out there and giving it a shot. So that's what I'm doing. And then, so I've got an exhibition, a mixed media exhibition coming up this year, where I will actually be painting, drawing, and printmaking on stream, which is a little nerve-wracking. I don't know why. I don't like people watching me, you know, paint and draw. And it was even kind of a learning curve for photography, which I am like, I couldn't possibly be more comfortable. Where did my butterfly go? There. Let's see. I'm just worried it might be too much for someone to see a wall of text. Yes, I give them their contract in person and then go over any questions they have, and I still break it up into bullet points so that it's a little easily digestible, because to see that, like, it's all like legal jargon, and especially online, I think people are kind of leery of what they're getting themselves into. So I think it's nice to do it in person, and then I can break it down in layman's terms so that they're more comfortable. And also, my model release and contract is one and the same. So I always get a verbal okay for clients, for images being online anyway. And that's why I don't edit all of my work on here, because some clients are just more comfortable keeping their families offline, and I don't put them on Facebook, Instagram, my website and stuff if they wish not to. And it's 50-50 probably. Recently getting people asking about my business from Craigslist. Really? So what is the demographic? Are these people ready to spend, or are they bargain hunters? Because I would assume that Craigslist would be a bargain hunter mecca. About to call Miller's. Yay! I love Miller's. We've got a lot from Miller's back behind me. I look very messy right now, but I'm actually psychotically neat. That's stressing me out now. That should be, it should be better than that. But I'm waiting for, I got 6, it's a wall. There's 6 huge canvases. And I'm missing the 2 big ones, which they're not missing. They just haven't gotten here yet. They are taking a little longer to ship. I mean, I could take a look at it and compare it to mine, but if you have questions, definitely have a lawyer look at it. I'm an artist, man. I have a lawyer look at mine too. Lawtog is, industry standard, industry renowned for her. You know what? That reminds me. She has not come up on my Facebook page in a long time. I wonder if I'm still... It's weird how, like, stuff will just stop showing up, and it's not because... Where'd her group go? Oh, it's archived. Wait, there it is. Don't mind me, I'm just... Okay. Okay. That's weird. I haven't seen that in a long time. Okay, so anyway. I started doing YouTube Reels, or not YouTube Shorts, like just using my Instagram Reels for shorts, and it's been really interesting. My first one was like, it got a ton of views really quick, and then the rest of them are just like, so it was 50-50. First person wanted branding for his real estate business. His coworker, 5 hours coverage for event, was concerned about price. Okay. Event person. Oh, good. Constant leads from Philadelphia. Oh, that's so frustrating. No, because then you would get back to Philly and then you'd start getting Oregon inquiries. They probably just seem louder because, you know, that's not what you're looking for right now. Okay, so I'm gonna keep copying these butterflies, and then I'm gonna flatten and treat them all exactly the same. And I'm gonna zoom in here so that and then this one is closer to the light, so it's obviously going to be brighter. And then we'll go curves on this one. People, I can do the work, no problem. No. Yeah. I think it's, once you work for yourself and you are used to, you know, you break down what you make per hour for the work you're doing for clients, there's no going back. No going back. So it's just a matter of like buckling down and putting in the work, which you're doing, and making it happen. And it'll happen.
We find ourselves starting from scratch, brick by brick. No path carved out for us now. The brush is thick.
Eventbrite. So how are the networking meetings going? Do you feel like you've made some connections? Hey, Ray! Good. Those connections will start to ripple. You know, you have a good working relationship, whether you actually do work for them or not, your name is in their head, you know, and that will ripple out. You almost become a Hey, let's do my 30-second commercial with the same people. That's okay, though. That is, as long as you have honed that 30-second commercial to be genuine and an honest representation of you, that's totally okay. And they're all doing that same thing. Need to pursue some more in-person meetings. Yes. Ooh. Ray, your time lapse. No, it was just a stream of, I think you were taking time lapses, but of the desert storm was so gorgeous. 3 a.m. it was snowing. It was almost 70 degrees here today, which is insane. Insane for February. It was beautiful. Thank you. Thanks for stopping in. Have fun with your car. Score? No, I haven't heard of it. Is it like a business networking? Yeah, that makes a big difference. Business mentoring. Okay, that's cool. I'm here for it. I'm going to duplicate, and then I'm going to run a little experiment on our butterflies. Retired executives and CEOs. That is interesting. What's it called? Score? That's very interesting. I want like a golden tone. All right, let's see what we got here. Yeah, I'm here for it. Good job, butterflies. Huh, interesting. Okay, so we got the butterflies. Do I want to, let's see, where are the rocks at? Okay. I'm gonna duplicate this, and I'm gonna have to go pretty soon because I have Bible study tonight. But before I do, I'm going to dodge a little. Just on this, I just wanna highlight the texture and highlight the golden side of the rocks. 40 plus years, runs a business in the area and was an actual photographer. Okay, that's cool. I would be interested in what other business owners have to say. Because it's definitely a different ballgame when you are the sole success or failure of your business. Certainly care more than I ever did working for other people. And not to say I didn't care. I don't do anything unless I can give it 110% over the top. And then back here, I'm just going to highlight the edges somewhat. Oh, here's what I do want to do though. I want to give like a nice shadow, like a harsh immediate shadow there. There we go. Let's put a little weight behind. Yeah, no, I wouldn't think so. Okay, so I think some sunflowers kind of winding through these rocks would be a nice balance. And then when we get those sunflowers in there, we can flatten it and really bring out those highlights. Yeah. Yeah. And the customers, they'll come. They're coming. People who don't even know they're about to be your customers are going to get sold on the idea. Outside meetup and Eventbrite, not sure where else to market. Everywhere. Everywhere. Go into other businesses, talk to the owners, buy stuff, strike up a conversation, figure out how you can work with them in a mutually beneficial manner. Get your displays out there, get your cards out there. Just put yourself out there in every capacity. There's no downside to that at all. It's all up. And with that, I am going to wrap it up for the night. It's after 6. I've got to be somewhere at 6:30. Yes, exactly. Everybody needs, especially now, work out something where you're creating content for, thanks for stopping in, Photo Verge. You're creating content for their marketing. You're creating for their website, for their social media, for their banners and flyers and their whatever, other industry places they are. Everybody needs beautiful photos that separates professionals from hobbyists, from beginners, from that instills that loyalty in every business by seeing a professional face. So I'm huge on tangibles. Banners, billboards, postcards, brochures, magazines, mailers. And then coming up, I've got to wait till to warm up, but I'm so excited about this. This is the most excited I've been about a marketing plan since I started the magazines, which were phenomenal success. So I will be back on Friday with more information on that. I'm gonna keep it close to my chest until I run it a few times and see what the response is. But in the meantime, I will finally be working on one of my emo photos. They're all kind of emo. I'll have dragonflies and sunflowers, and I will continue working on this one. We're supposed to get a storm tomorrow. So if we get a storm and I get some photos of it, then this thing will get cooking one way or another. So I've got a bunch of supplemental conceptual images that I need to get this one, the Wonder Over Fear storm image, and then the new one that is gonna be heavy. So yes, work on your words, and let's regroup. Let's talk about marketing, talk about our words, our colors, and how we're gonna project that onto our brand for our customers to easily digest and take in and remember. So thank you guys so much. It was kind of a short stream tonight. I've just got a lot that I'm fitting into the day. So Friday will be longer. It'll be a little bit later because I've got soccer until 4. But I will be on all evening so that we can work out these kinks. And just if you want to be here and you want to have your marketing plan done, I can help you finish it, fill in all the blanks. Just have a blank month calendar, maybe 3 or 4. If you're printing them, just print them all at once, and we will get that handled and get you a nice, tangible, easily executed marketing plan. Thank you guys so much for being here. It's always such a pleasure to feel like we can hang out while I'm getting my work done. So I'm so grateful. Thank you guys. Have a beautiful Wednesday, and I will see you soon. Bye.
That's why you my mommy.